Okay, so it's time to glue. First, make sure that on the back you have your name, your grade, and your table number. And then grab all the skylines that you've created and put them in order from light to dark. So I'm gonna put my white one on here first, my light gray, my dark gray, and then my darkest one, the black. Okay, so now that I have it on there, now I'm gonna adjust where it goes. So maybe move the white one up a little bit because I need a little more room. Have this one overlap a little bit more. Whatever way works or looks best to you. You don't want extra space on the bottom, and you don't want to do it too low and have a big piece hanging off the bottom either. So this looks pretty good to me. Now, if I'm thinking about this with my artist's brain, I'm gonna know that I have to glue down the one in the back first, and then this one next, and so on and so forth. So what I'm gonna do, since I'm gonna have to take all of this off, is I'm gonna mark where the white skyline or cityscape is gonna go. So now I can take these guys off, set them to the side, and just focus on gluing down this. Now, I am a picky pants person about glue. So when you glue, I want you to use small dots and go only around your edges. When you put glue in the middle, especially if you're using big puddles, it's gonna create these ugly little bumps. And if you can keep your glue right at the edge, you'll get a lot less of those ugly bumps. Plus, if you go right to the edge with your dots of glue, like I'm doing here, then you won't have big flaps of paper hanging off your background. All right, I'm gonna show you what that looks like when it's done, and then I'm gonna show you one more trick to gluing them down. Okay, I have the back of my cityscape with the dots of glue around the edge. Now I'm gonna flip it over and look for the marks that I made on my paper. If I don't get it exact, it's okay. It doesn't have to be exact. And I'm gonna carefully lay that down. Now, what I like to do is give my nice paper a massage. So I know that sounds kind of weird, but bear with me. I'm gonna flip it over, and then I am just gonna take the back of my paper and really get that glue to stick down. I'm using my muscles, people. Get a little bit of a workout in art class sometimes. All right, now that I've done that, you're gonna see it's super flat and nice. No edges coming up. I'm gonna do the same process, taking my time. This process does take time to glue down the gray and the dark gray, and then I'm gonna do something different with the black. All right, so I have some pieces of cardboard, and now that I'm ready to glue down the black, this is totally optional, by the way, I'm gonna make it stick up a little bit, like actually be 3D with my pieces of cardboard. So I cut those into small pieces, and those are up on the table if you wanna try this out. And then I'm gonna just kind of glue a couple onto each building. I wanna spread them out as I glue them down so that I don't have buildings that are kind of flopping over. So I want it to be supported. I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. All right, so I glued the cardboard squares around the edges of the black, and now I'm gonna put some dots of glue on the cardboard and then flip it over and gently glue that onto the front so it sticks out just a little bit from the rest of my background. All right, you guys try it out, have fun.